Next is one of what I think is one of the coolest products in the product line, and this is our new configurable keypad. When the product ships, it actually ships with this tray of buttons. There's an assortment of buttons in here, and this actually allows you to make up to 37 different combinations of button configurations on the keypad. Really just incredible flexibility there, and it's amazingly easy to use. I've got a keypad here that has already got some buttons on it, but I'm just going to show how easy it is to just kind of pop these buttons on and off and put on some new ones. So all I do is I just snap the buttons off, and you can see then just snap them right back on, and I'm done. It's really easy to change out, and again, though everything ships with the keypad, up to make 37 different configurations. Great thing about this, what it means is that, you know, as the person doing the planning or the design for a system ahead of time, you don't have to worry about, well, wait a minute, is there going to be a 3 button in that location, or is there going to be a 6 button in the location? And how do I price that out? What happens if it changes? And then also after the system is installed, you put 3 buttons in there, and a month later your customer calls you and says, God, I wish I had one more button in that spot for this scene, or I wish I could do music from there, or something like that. Not a problem. Go out, just pull out the buttons, put in new ones, you're good to go. You didn't have to change out the device itself. Really simple to configure in Composer. It's just a little drag and drop to say this is the button configuration, and you're good to go. Very simple, very cool new product. Okay, so now combining 2 of the products we've actually already talked about, this is now our new Keypad Dimmer. This actually combines all the dimming functionality of the adaptive phase dimmer that we talked about, so it can do both the forward and reverse phase dimming, does the auto detect, all that great stuff that comes with the adaptive phase dimmer, but it's in a keypad type of format, and it's got the same configurability as the configurable keypad. So it comes with that same button tray. You can mix and match the buttons all you want. Same possibility of up to 37 different combinations. Also, like with the configurable keypad itself, it can be configured with an up-down button at the bottom, and that up-down button can be tied to, you could have that tied to just ramp the load that's attached to the keypad dimmer. It could be, used for ramping scenes or changing volume. You can also do it where it's based off of the last button that you press on the keypad. So maybe I've got, a couple scenes on here, and then I've got a volume button, and so if I press the scene and then I press up, it's going to ramp the scene up. If I then press the music button or that volume button and press up, it's going to ramp the volume up. Real flexible. This is a great product for, you've got this sort of bank of light switches in a 3-gang box, and you really want a keypad in one of those locations. Great. Instead of having to pull the switch out, put a dimmer in, and then figure out how to put a keypad in next to it or something like that, you don't have to do that. Just pull that switch out, put the keypad dimmer in, and you got both the dimmer to control the load that was there and full keypad functionality. Alright, next one is one that I know a lot of you are going to be pretty excited about because you've been asking for it for like 8 years now. And that, believe it or not, is our new fan speed controller. Yes, we finally have a fan speed controller. It's got 4 quiet speeds, low, medium, high, and high, plus off, obviously. It can be part of lighting scenes, looks just like the configurable keypad, so it really fits in with the rest of the system. Great new thing. One thing to note, it is a 120 volt only product. There are not 240 or 277 volt versions of this yet. But again, something that I know that a lot of people are really going to be excited about. Alright, and then the last new product in the wireless lighting product line is our auxiliary keypad. Technically, this actually isn't wireless. This is something new for us. This is a device that's designed to be used in 3-way or 4-way type scenarios. It doesn't actually have a radio in it. What it does is it really just kind of talks back to the main dimmer or the main switch using the existing in-wall three-way wiring. So what that means is it's a really good low-cost solution for those three-way, four-way scenarios. In the past, with our product line, you've always had to use one of our Zigbee keypads to do three-way or four-way situations. And that can add up. Here, this is a much lower cost device. Again, it just uses those existing traveler wires. One other great thing about that is that it means that that it works without a controller. So, if something happens for some reason, the Control 4 system is down, then the Zigbee network is down, you still get three-way control of your lights without needing that controller in place. So again, this is just a really nice addition to the product line and something that I think you're going to use an awful lot.